Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhamad Farahn Munawar Tanjung. I'm student of English Education Department at Sultan Maulana Hasanuddin, Banten. I'm my name, my register number is 127. So I'm going here. I will translate the final speech from YouTube as the final test from interpreted subject and as my lecturer Ida. Okay, now I will to try to translate for the speech from YouTube to English, from Indonesian language to English language. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thanks to you all. Thank you for taking of the time and attend to the event. Let's praise to God Almighty because He have given us grace and guidance until give a health, the good health and well-being. Peace and salutation to our Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, because and his follower until to the end of the time. On this happy occasion, I will bring you a topic that quite interesting to get guarantee of education of Indonesian education, which is the mindset every individual in this modern era. This cannot be spared from education, which has covered various aspects of life, various aspect of life ranging from political, economy, religion, culture, social, and other talking about educational in our own country, Indonesia. In the nation itself, education has become nation idols. In the preamble or the law, in the 1945 Constitution, in the fourth paragraph, which reads smartly in the stating that the purpose of holding Indonesian independence, that the Indonesian government itself has implemented 12 years old compulsory education program starting with any cost owned by government. In fact, the implementation of program of the Indonesian education program still experience various kind of problem. This is inversely proportional to our neighboring nation is Singapore. Singapore itself, even though is small nation, but succeeding to achieving the first rank in the level of quality of education is already for our nation. In addition, the curriculum is also problem for every Indonesian student in the carrying out education. Always focusing on foreign students who understand this thing. If one person wants to become for example, if one person wants to become doctor, he must learn also study basic education, which was in the term of the time and other. The distribution of Indonesian education still uneven on Java Island, and the leaf of development of the education to other area. For example, Kalimantan. The government pays or must more attention to Indonesian education in order to create the nation, because independent nation or advanced nation from education is a quote. This is quote from Egy Akbar Pradana. This quote from Egy Akbar Pradana. That's all I can say it. I'm sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, that's enough for me. If you have any mistake, forgive me. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.